morning.
Good morning.
How are you today?
Excellent.
Excellent. Excellent.
How are you?
Excellent. No. No. Pretty good.
Fuck COVID.
Fuck COVID. That's right. I beat it. That's
Right. Okay.
right. I'm still having coffee here.
Oh, I'm having water.
Very good.
It is coffee.
Hydrate.
Yeah, I like coffee so much. Therefore, I can't drink it all the time because I'm a druggie. I like to feel the bliss from it, and I built tolerance so quickly. So I just
I
drink it.
usually just have about 2 cups a day and that's it. So,
Yeah, but then do you still feel the caffeine? Do you still get like a little
mhm.
lift from it? Yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Either that or it's just habit and I tell myself I do. But,
Yeah.
I'm like a druggie on retreat. You should see me. Like I have my own little coffee station in my room. I have one of those things where you can plunge it and I bring my own coffee at Garrison because who knows when we can get it there. I just feel like I can do that much better at meditation, but I'm
Yeah.
sure it's all mind games.
And who can be present when you didn't have coffee? It's like it's like I yeah I sometimes and coffee is so good for you too. Hey, how are you
Mhm.
feeling?
It is.
Good morning. Better this morning, much
Yeah.
better.
No COVID?
Oh God, no.
I was so worried because a lot
I
of people
know,
here have started with that. And
you
I
know.
guess I didn't tell you guys, but I did have an upset stomach. I didn't have it as bad as most people, but I had diarrhea like the whole time. So,
Now that I didn't get that, just the cramping and just tender inside, and but
yeah,
it's passing pretty consistent with just like a
excellent.
minor stomach flu.
Hmm.
So, yeah, but
And
I
if
did
you're
go.
dehydrated, that doesn't help.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you really
You
think you
got
got
the
the
flu,
flu?
and so I started doing research online, and that helped because my symptoms were more consistent with a norovirus that passes in like 3 days or so.
Right. Who would
Yeah,
ever be glad for the norovirus
I
except for
know
this COVID
exactly.
year? Yay, I have the stomach flu. Woo!
And,
What universe are we living in?
I
and of
know.
course, you were exposed to somebody with a virus, right? So you could have gotten
Yeah,
another
yeah,
virus in that moment. Yeah.
yeah. That's true. We have eaten in a few restaurants, and there's no telling how clean the
Yeah,
people who are preparing the food keep their
right.
hands. So,
Yeah. I know.
Hmm.
Good morning, Bonnie.
Morning,
morning, Bonnie.
morning, morning. I have a question. Last night I tried to Zoom into your um, meeting and I got a message that it was already that the meeting
What's already going on?
was going on. I couldn't get into and
I think you went either to maybe
wrong one.
the morning meeting. You pushed maybe on no, and if it's the afternoon meeting, maybe you put. Do you go to your email to find the? Yeah,
Yeah.
it could be okay. I think 2 weeks ago, I had to refresh the evening button, so you maybe went to an older email.
Oh, it's October 1st. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that was the problem.
Thank,
And
okay.
yeah, I don't know how to resolve that. So every 50 meetings, you have to refresh and set up a whole sequence of
Mhm.
50 new meetings,
Okay.
and then you get a new address.
Okay.
And so luckily Tuesday means 50 meetings for Tuesday is nearly a year, but the morning meeting switches every what is that? Whatever, every 2 months or so.
Okay. So just be sure I have the latest
Yeah,
email.
and I have to be more explicit about don't use the old link.
Well,
I
I just need to look. I may have deleted the latest one for,
yeah,
unknowingly.
I'll send it to you right now.
Thank you.
Hmm.
I can start listing that on social media if you like to just say please be sure you're clicking the latest email,
The new link, yeah.
the new link.
That would really help.
And maybe we can add something in the subject line when we change it, good from such and such a date on.
New.
Good idea with the date.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Debbie,
yeah,
how
I'll take
are
care
you
of that
feeling?
next Sunday.
See, now
Maybe-
somebody is in the wrong meeting right now. A new person. I don't know how to, okay, first at Bonnie.
Debbie, how are you feeling?
Much better, thank you.
Oh, thank God. Okay,
Yeah,
good.
yeah, it was definitely just a stomach bug.
Oh, good.
So
Glad.
somebody is in the wrong meeting. Somebody isn't. It says somebody. Okay.
What's the name?
A name I don't know. Okay, I have to first send this to Bonnie.
Debbie, maybe you could also add a line that says, please RSVP with the link.
Yeah,
That would
I
be
can do
great.
that.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
just make it all like noticeable, you know?
no, it
like
needs
you
to
do.
be a link. It needs to be an actual link.
I will do that.
Okay. Okay, I just emailed it to you, Bonnie, and then
Thank you.
EJ Jung, this person we don't know, has joined your meeting at 8. Is it already 8? Oh, that's the 8 o'clock meeting. There's nobody here, and then that's that name. No.
I bet somebody sent them the wrong link, maybe. You know, maybe Sean. Maybe it was somebody Sean invited.
Yeah.
He's so good about inviting people.
I think that also. No, I updated everything in Meetup also. The Meetup link should be fresh, but could be that somebody went.
Morning, Rob. Morning, Sita.
Good morning.
I could go from my phone. Let's see if I can. No, I'm getting too involved because then I have to find the old link and go there. And oh well. So that's something I can have ready. That if somebody goes into the wrong room, I can know that, and then I can go there for a moment from my phone. Wow, these links are. There must be a way to do this simpler.
Did somebody join the wrong link?
Yeah, this morning. Yeah.
It was me.
No, yeah, you maybe too, but I could. The name is like EJ Jung.
Oh, okay.
That's not you. That's me. Good morning, Dr. Sita. What a beautiful picture.
Good morning.
Glad you made it. So you ended up in the wrong room because you went to an older email?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not an older email, but Zoom saves the last like 10 rooms you've been in, and it was one of the last like 10 or 10, 20 rooms or something like that.
Oh, wow. Yeah, yeah, so now we're missing, there's a new person that tried to come in, and now, I mean, obviously they go like, well, they don't realize they're in the wrong room, they're just sitting in an empty room. I don't know good morning, Martha. Okay, sorry. That's my issues, I figure it out.
We can help you.
Hi, Michael. Good morning, Michael. Just being present, I guess, like we do. Not I guess. I know. I'm here. Are you here? Are you aware? What are you aware of? Aware that you hear. What a beautiful gift that is. So just paying attention to that stream of being. The stream of being has three qualities: essence, nature, and compassion. Getting technical here, just interesting stuff. Don't need to know any of this. You can just sit here and go, and just doing that, healing happens for everyone. But when we speak about the essence in Sochen, that's kind of the spaciousness, or the space, the room for all gazillions of galaxies to arise in, with all its beings, and beyond that. And the nature is the knowing quality, also referred to as luminosity. It's like it's like the light goes on, the light of consciousness, shining the light of knowing on all things and upon itself. And then we just are little space jockeys, and we enjoy knowing these things. I mean, a life is just as fulfilled being completely lost, because in the long run everything will be the boundless wholeness. It's just nice to know that you're whole. It makes for a smoother life, a healing life. It's easy to fall into that trap of like, oh, no awakening necessary. There are not even beings that need to be healed or rescued. Yes, they do. That's where we live, We vacuum our house, we clean the place up, illusory or not. I'm muting everyone. Good morning, good morning. So just cleaning the space up, but just all we have to do is shine the light of being knowingly, and you do that with that light. That is, how do you know you're aware? It's that self-evident space, and there we rest. And yes, it's coming home to the one, the oneness, or not one even, but using words. Wisdom knows that behind the many, behind all beings, is the one. And then from that spaciousness of unity, consciousness, or the one, compassion knows the many, all beings that need to be touched by the compassion of our hearts. And then we dance in between that. We know the all good, and from the knowing of the all good, then we manifest again into the many, into all beings. With skillful means, we arise in the world. It's the playfulness, the emptiness goes into form, the many plays the game of healing and falling asleep within its compasses, and then needing to be healed, while never having really left the wholeness. And so us knowing this, as being so fortunate to be space and luminosity jockeys, we just know that we are whole, and we sit in that, and then we realize by just resting in that wholeness, all beings are healed. So we cannot direct our minds towards the experience of being aware. It appears that we can only direct our mind away from it. So it's more the relaxing of the focus of awareness. So let's take a beautiful breath together if you wish. And come to rest. Have the activity of awareness come to rest within itself. So the highest form of meditation is not an activity that is undertaken by the mind. It's a relaxation of attention. And relaxation is not something we do, relaxation is something we allow. So it's so easy, yet not simple, or so simple, yet not easy, because the mind loves to move. That's what it came to do. It enjoys all movement. It welcomes all movement, even those ones that we don't like. So welcome. So just be welcoming of your life in all its manifest glory. Put a smile on your heart. What is first, the smile or the joy? Sometimes we fake it while we make it. Definitely not fake it until we make it. That means you're not there yet. Faking while you make it means you're there. So just, in the long run, there's no faking anyway. A little bit of haphazard use of words. Just be it now. You know what not to do. Let's pull together even a little more with another deep breath. Decontract. Relax. A thought comes up. 16th Karmapa says, relax. Don't allow that tendon of attention to stretch. Just let it fall back into its origin. Let the many of the Sangha be the one. And then in the rest of the day you decide when the one will tend to the many with love. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to the fully awakened, perfectly enlightened Lord Buddha. Buddham saranam gacchami. Buddham saranam gacchami. Sangham saranam gacchami. Buddham savanam gacchami. Dhammam savanam gacchami. Sangham savanam gacchami. Buddham savanam gacchami. Dhammam savanam gacchami. Sangham savanam gacchami. I take refuge in the enlightened Buddha. I take refuge in the sublime Dharma community. I take refuge in the noble Sangha community. Sorry. From now on until reaching perfect Buddhahood, for the benefit of all sentient beings without exception, I shall practice the 6 perfections wholeheartedly, day and night. Sentient beings are numberless, we vow to liberate them. Delusions are inexhaustible, we vow to transcend them. Dharma teachings are boundless, we vow to realize them. The Buddha's enlightened way is unsurpassable, we vow to embody it. Every appearance and every event are the mind's miraculous display. In the spacious expanse, I see nothing to fear. It's just reflexive radiance of mind's clear light and nothing else. Hence, there is no reason to react. All activity is my adornment, therefore better to rest peacefully in contemplative evenness. In the spacious expanse, we see nothing to fear. So the mind, empty like the sky, the essence, its cognizant nature, clear like the sun, in union, dancing, flowing, never separate. With the wish for all beings to be free from concern and know love and be love. One perfect package of perfection. Yes, you are. Yes, we are. Just coming home. Maybe from awareness, check through the body for any tightness, any limiting beliefs of who you think you are not. Usually held in the stomach or heart area or behind the eyes. Just tend to your body and its somatic limiting beliefs with love. Just shine your attention on it from awareness. Allow it to decontract. No need to hold on so tight to that which you are not. And then letting go of the investigation, just flowing from the heart, letting go of any localized tightness, and allow awake awareness to saturate the space around with the knowing of being. Resting in the recognition and then have luminous, spacious awareness, knowing awareness fold back upon the perceiver and saturate the boundary between the perceiver and the field of perception, and just let it be one spacious field of being. Realizing there is no boundary between me and other. That is the homecoming from which we never left in the first place. This sense of freedom, our birthright, the practice of habituating this welcoming openness. Remember not to hold on too tight. Keep returning to the immediacy of being, to the freshness, not becoming too introspective, too concentrated, free from any constraint of too much focus, more open, this discovering space, and completely opening ourselves completely to the whole universe. Allowing the whole universe to arise within our infinite wholeness. From wholeness, embrace the many. Which starts with accepting ourselves just the way we are. So, yes, when a thought comes up, relax and let it dissolve into the same knowing space it arose from. But you all serious meditators, if the thought is indicative of some stuckness or pain or whatever, maybe needs tending to, and then you meditate it like fine ground barley flour and shine the healing light of your attention on it. Not by habitual proliferating it, but by just seeing its essence. And maybe for a moment you do slide across its history, or its origin, or its many origins, more like a collective of colors and movement, and see if you can let that dissolve into the loving arms of Mother Awareness. All practices are welcome in this wide open space. The wide open space of pure beingness, naked awareness, Rigpa, Dharmakaya awareness. But aware from the perspective of boundless wisdom that manifests the compassion for the many or all beings, realizing that whatever pain we encounter is the pain of all. So in this moment, we manifest the compassion for the pain of all. May they be free from it by healing ourselves first, or simultaneous. boundless wholeness, we do truly embrace all beings and really set the intent. By being so perfectly present, our sense of our own autobiographical presence, our history changes. The stories of where we come from and who we are healed. Our inner life becomes more and more safe, indeed a place of refuge, and ultimately the only place of refuge we have. So when our heart and mind are this open, everything flows easier. And we become so intimate with that sweet sensitivity of the human condition. It's such a beautiful, tender place being human. And when we realize that our hearts just burst open towards all beings, not leaving ourselves out of the equation, that's that mystical path. There's this automatic burst of healing just from paying attention so beautifully. And then these forms of pain and stuckness dissolve and are held in this non-ordinary yet ordinary awareness. We are the healers. We all are. We just have woken up to it. So grateful for all of you to be healing so intently and beautifully, luminously, overwhelmingly. Thank you. And the mindful one can never find his clanger for his bell. It's unbelievable every time again. That's the finger on the bell. Oh, don't forget, in the spacious expanse, we see nothing to fear. Right there, it's written. It's in print. You know, when it's written, it's true. Jangchub semchok wimposhe makepanam kegyurchik kepanyampa mepadyang gongne gongdu pelwarshok. May the pure, brilliant sun of our beautiful, luminous hearts dawn in each and every heart and mind, dispelling the darkness of suffering and confusion unstoppably until all are illumined and awakened. May all beings everywhere with whom we are inseparably interconnected and who want and need the same as we do, may all be awakened, liberated, healed, fulfilled, and free. May there be peace in this world and throughout all realms of existence. An end to war, violence, poverty, injustice, and oppression. And may we all together complete the spiritual journey.
Imaho, baby.
Imaho. This is the stay awake bell. Stay awake. Love you very much. See you someday.
Love you guys. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Well,
Love you
thanks,
all. Have a
everyone.
great day.
Have a
Take
great
care.
day. Woo, bye.